All right, everyone, here we are. We're in the mushroom hut today. We're doing some work. We're going to be spreading out some of our spawn. I wanted to show you when I came in today, our oyster bin that we did a few episodes ago has given us some fruits. We've got some delicious blue oyster mushrooms. So I'll go ahead and get these off here and clean these up. As you can see, something has been eating my fruits, which is fine. Nature takes its cut. We'll just cut around that. But we have some delicious, delicious food for dinner tonight. I'm really stoked. All right, folks, we're gonna do some maintenance today, and I'll get into that here real shortly. On to the next one. All right, here we are. We are on to the next one. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some maintenance on our bins. And so this bin here, I filled with mycelium, and I left probably about 8 inches of headspace. And over time, I've been just adding wood chips to it, and it's been consuming them up, up, and up. And now I'm at the very rim of the bin. And so what I'd like to do is go ahead and take this one bin full of mycelium and spread it around to several pots. And my mentor, Mushroompocalypse, advised me to use smaller pots, put holes all around of it, and I'll end up getting more fruit than if I had just one bin with holes in it. So that's gonna be kind of the strategy moving forward. We're gonna do the lasagna layer, much like we did in the previous video for the blue oyster mushrooms. We'll just start with our wood chips and just start building it up. So I'll go ahead and I'm here at the wood pile, which is awfully really convenient. I'll just scoop in some wood chips here. Give myself a good, probably 3-inch base, at least a 3-inch base, till just about where I'm coming up to the first set of holes that I've cut out here with this 2-inch hole saw. And so what I'll do is I'll put in my wood chips, give them a nice bottom layer of food, and then I have my bin here where I've broken this stuff up, and I'll try to show you what some of this mycelium looks like. It looks very beautiful. Very nice, really white, gorgeous, and it actually goes all the way down the bottom of that bin. And so all of this here is ready to be spread around and used to make more. So I'll just go ahead and take these clumps. I'll start breaking these up, and I kind of want to go a little heavy in this because this is all going to fruit around November. This is a late fruiting variety. It only kind of pops up right around the November time span, end of October through the middle to the end of November. So I really want to get this in here. I'm going to go a little aggressive with my layering just because I want this to fully set before the next round goes through. And you can even see I have pine cones in here that are fully inoculated with mycelium. And this mycelium is beautiful. I'm putting it in chunks. I'm not really breaking it up a ton, not disturbing it too much. And so once I get my first layer in here, I'm gonna break this up a bit. I'll go ahead and add some more wood chips. So that layer is going to be a couple inches. I feel like I got too much. I'll just pull some out, pull some out. I'll just spread that around. I'll get my next layer in here. Fill this guy up nice and thick with this beautiful, beautiful mycelium in here. Spread this around. And I'm kind of getting this bottom, or this next layer of mycelium to kind of match up to where the next round of holes are, because I strategically kind of put them up and down, all the way around the bin. So once I get that in there nice, I'm gonna top it off, but again, I'm gonna leave myself a little room so that I could keep adding chips up until this thing kind of fills up again. I'm removing some of these giant, bigger chunks of wood, keeping it easy for them. And so that's basically it. And you can go with this just like it is. However, like Mushpocalypse told me, they prefer to grow up through stuff, like grass preferably. So what I do is I'll just add a little bit of this soil here. This is just some basic potting mix. Little happy frog to make these happy. I'm only doing about like a 1.5 inch, maybe 2 inch layer. I've left myself some room at the top. And then for a crop cover, what I'm going to use is this medium size clover. This is a medium size red clover that I'll be able to kind of harvest the clover as well. All that clover flower is really good for the ladies' medicine during the lady time. And so now that I've got that seed in here, I'll go ahead and water down this bin really good. You don't want to drown out your mycelium, but you do want to keep it moist. And my strategy has always been in the summertime to keep it under the mushroom hut in that tree. That kind of protects it in an environment to where it's just not getting roasted by the sun. They can take quite a beating and get pretty dried out. They'll just go dormant. And then once you give them the right environment, they'll kind of reactivate and get back to work. But I like to keep my mycelium healthy and strong all through the year. It seemed to help with my fruiting. So I'll just go ahead and water this in really well and rinse and repeat until all of these are done. And then once these are done, like I said, they'll start setting in, and hopefully around the 1st of November, first week of November, we'll be able to come back out and see the fruits of our labor, just like we saw the fruits of our labor on the blue oyster mushrooms that we got from Brown Bottle Farms. So this is how you maintenance your bin. This is how you reset your mycelium and make even more. And so I'll keep spreading this around. I'll keep making more and more. And every year I'll be able to produce more and more fruit. All right, everyone out there, take care of each other. It's not that hard. Growers love.